Before you buy anything, it begins. Not at the checkout, not at the shelf, but the moment you enter. The room starts shaping you. The light becomes warmer. The path becomes softer. The menu becomes a map. You think you are choosing, but attention moves first. A table can slow you down. A chair can make you stay. A small choice can open the door. One drink becomes another. One plate becomes a night. The bill grows quietly, not through one big decision, through tiny yeses. A room can make spending feel natural. That is the strange part. Nothing has to force you. It only has to guide you. The candle narrows the world. The menu catches your eyes. The waiter asks softly. The expensive option changes the middle. The middle suddenly feels responsible. Not cheap, responsible. The words begin selling before the food arrives. A description becomes a smell becomes a memory, and the memory becomes easier to buy. You do not only pay for food, you pay for the feeling around it. A date changes the price. Friends change the order. Status changes the bottle. Identity sits at the table. The room gives it a place. And by the end, the bill feels surprising. But the room is not surprised. It remembers every small step. The chair, the light, the menu, the music, the waiter, the dessert, the final yes. Then something important happens. Once you see this in restaurants, you start seeing it everywhere. The same design appears in other places. Quieter, bigger, more ordinary. Like a supermarket. You think a supermarket is simple. You enter, you pick, you pay, you leave. But the store was not built around leaving quickly. It was built around the walk. You came in for one thing, maybe milk, maybe bread, maybe something small. But the store gives you a cart, not a tiny basket, a cart with empty space. And empty space changes behavior. 3 items still look like nothing, so your brain keeps filling it. Then the store welcomes you with freshness, fruit, vegetables, clean displays, soft light. You feel responsible immediately, healthy, careful, in control. And once you feel good about yourself, you become easier to sell to. But the thing you came for is not here. The basics are deeper inside. Milk waits in the back. Bread waits farther away. Because the walk is the point. To reach one thing, you must pass 10 others. Snacks, drinks, cereal, frozen food, deals, displays, things you never planned to see. You think you are walking through a store, but the store is walking you through a sequence. Then the shelves begin to speak, not with words, with height. The easiest products to see are the easiest products to buy. Eye level is a spotlight. The cheaper choice may be lower, the better value may be hidden. You still choose, but your eyes were guided first. Then come the deals. A sale sign does not just lower a price, it changes the emotion. Suddenly, not buying feels like losing. A bigger pack feels smart. A bundle feels responsible. A product you did not need becomes a chance you should not waste. And the cart helps the illusion, because no matter what you add, there is still room. Then the store changes your body. The smell of bread reaches you first. Warm air, fresh crust, sweet pastry. You were not hungry before, but now your stomach joins the conversation. The list says one thing. The body says maybe. And maybe is where impulse begins. The store slows you down. Soft music, bright displays, endcaps at every turn. A display interrupts the path. A sample creates familiarity. A seasonal item creates urgency. A cold drink waits when energy drops. None of it feels aggressive. That is why it works. By the time you reach the milk, the mission is technically complete. But the cart tells another story. Fruit, bread, cereal, a drink, a snack, a deal, a sample, and finally, the thing you came for. Then comes the last part, the checkout, the place where decisions should end, but they do not. Now you are tired. You are waiting. Your brain has made too many choices. So the store places tiny temptations beside you. Candy, gum, mints, small things, cheap things, easy things. They do not feel like real spending. Just one more item, one final yes. Then the belt fills. The scanner beeps. The bags multiply. The milk disappears under everything else. The total feels larger than expected, but the store knows why. It remembers the whole route: the cart, the produce, the maze, the shelf height, the smell, the deal, the sample, the checkout candy. The bill did not come from one mistake. It came from 100 invitations. That does not make supermarkets evil. They are not traps with walls. They are systems with paths. They do not take away your choice. They shape the place where choice happens. And that is more powerful, because it still feels like freedom. You walked in for milk, but the store was never built around milk. It was built around the walk. Next time, you may see it: the oversized cart, the fresh entrance, the long route, the eye-level shelf, the warm bread, the glowing deal, the final candy. The arrows were always there. You just could not see them yet. And once you see them, the store changes. Not because it stops trying, but because now you know what it is doing. You came in for one thing. The store was built for more. And before you chose anything, the path chose first.